Go.
I am going.
Whoop your loud sounds.
That'd be nice to me. Want a pillow to sit on?
No.
That's why you ugly.
I hope I'm censored the right way because I don't have a viewfinder. I don't have a viewfinder. Hey guys, it's Rissa here, and Lexi is not because today I am doing a story time on the time I shot my shot at a famous rapper and it worked. This actually happened, and I don't know what this rapper has going on right now. I don't know if he has like a girlfriend or anything like that, so I don't want to like say his name and put him out there, and if people start linking me to him, like I'm not a big channel, like Dollz is not a big channel, but just in case, I don't want to like throw names out there. Like I don't want this story time to blow up and then everybody's like, he dating this YouTuber chick, and it's just like no, that's not me. That's not me. Like, that's hers. Like, I'm not trying to start nothing because I think he might have a girlfriend. I don't know. Like, I'm confused. So, don't link me to him. Okay. But I do have receipts. Like, I do have proof. But if I do include proof in a video, I'm going to have to blur out his name and all that. So, you can see the messages and stuff that was sent to me, but you're not going to see the name or anything. Like he sent me something on Instagram so I can blur out his name and show y'all the blue check. You know, I can show y'all the blue check mark just to prove to y'all like he's a verified account, he's famous. But I'm not showing the name. Like, I'm just not. Like, maybe if you're smart enough, you can put, you know, 2 and 2 together and figure out who it is on your own, but I'm not telling you. So let's hop into this video. Wait. But before we hop into the video, I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this with your friends and your family. Okay, now we can jump into the video. Oh wait, no we can't. Follow my social media. Like, what you doing? Follow me. I know y'all want to see me on a daily basis. Follow my social media. Okay, now we can get into the video. So you guys, this story happened a while back, like a year or 2 ago. It was senior year in the fall. This is my second semester in college. So yeah, it was some time ago. It was high school, you know, senior year, high school senior year. What had happened was me and Lexi had just started doing this Dollz page, because if you seen the story time about the time Michelle left the group, I'm gonna put it up here somewhere so you can check it out. That story time was basically about us doing YouTube with another person, and it didn't work out, and blah. So you want to see that story time, make sure you check it out. So since it didn't work out, me and Lexi decided to do our own thing and form Dollz. So that's what we did. And so we had recorded a video and all that, and it was time to put it up. So we decided to post every Monday, and then we recently add on Thursdays and Fridays. So that's why we post Thursdays and Fridays when we can. But our normal schedule is usually just Mondays, and now we do Thursdays and Fridays. But back then it was Mondays, okay? I went to, like, I was uploading a video and whatnot, and I looked to the side of like my suggested bar, because you know how YouTube suggests videos and whatnot. I looked to the side and I see this rapper, like this boy like getting interviewed. I didn't even know it was rapper at first. It was just this man getting interviewed, and I'm looking, I'm like, he kinda fine, like he kinda cute, like who is shorty on the side? So while my video was uploading, like it wasn't even up yet, but while I was uploading, I decided to click on the video, and I'm just like, ooh, like he kinda cute, like who was this person? Like, I've never heard of him and all that. Like, I really never heard of this rapper at all. Not trying to diss him or anything, but I never heard of him until the day that I, found him. So I decided to look at his Instagram, go through it and see if he's really like cute and whatnot, like to see if he know people, to see if he's an actual rapper. Because I know DJ Small Eyes, he does interview a lot of like social media influencers and stuff, so I'm thinking like maybe he could just be like this little like Instagram famous person that's trying to rap on the side. Like, I didn't know how serious he was about his rap, so I'm like, let me go figure it out. I had put up the video and everything, so don't think I just neglected the video to go find out about this rapper. I didn't neglect the video. I put the video up. So I had put the video up, and that was our very first video. So I was like, that was our I want y'all to check that out too. Like, I'm gonna put that up here. Y'all check that out. That was our I think it's just our introduction video. Like, hey you guys, this is Rissa, this is Lexi. We are the Diamond Dollz, and we're gonna tell, it was a Q&A too. It's like, we're gonna tell y'all a little bit about ourselves and all that. Yeah, that was our very first video. So I had put that video up, and I was about to promote it and stuff, but did I promote it first? I'm not. Yeah, I did. See, priorities. You gotta check your priorities. You gotta do everything you need to do first, and do anything that can wait later. So I definitely did promote the video first, told people to go check it out, all that, and then I decided to go look at this rapper's Instagram profile. My first like reaction when I clicked on his profile, he had a blue check, and I'm just like, oh, he's serious. He's serious about his rap game. But it's like nowadays, anybody can get a blue check. But still, at the same time, he had a whole bunch of followers, and he's a rapper, and he got a blue check. So I'm like, this is serious. Then finally, I had came across a picture of this man and Drake, and I'm like, oh, he a rapper. Like, this man not just a rapper. He's a rapper. He hangs around Drake. He's a rapper. So then I saw a picture with him and Young Thug. I'm like, this man is a rapper. It was confirmed. I'm like, he's official. He got the blue check. He hang around the rappers. He be rapping. People be listening to it. He had all these followers. I'm like, it's confirmed. Then when I was scrolling like further down his page, I seen like a little collage that somebody made of him. Like, it was all these pictures together of him, and he reposted it. Some girl made it, her watermark was on it and all that. He reposted it and put it on his page. I'm like, okay, so people making him collages, like, he that, like, he all that in a bag of chips. So I'm like, I was on to something. I'm like, I think I should make him something, and I decided that I was gonna make him a collage as well. Now, please don't take this as me copying or stealing this girl's idea. Like, I kind of did, but I kind of didn't, because I'm not new to this collage game or getting like famous people or Instagram influencers to notice you, because I've been getting noticed before this even happened. Just saying. Like, this is about to be a story time within a story time. It was this time where, I'm not sure, do you know like the Instagram famous boy named Damon? Like, I don't really remember his name because I never was a big fan of him, but my friend was. And if I can find some pictures of him, I'll like put them up. But Damon, he was Instagram famous. I'm not sure if he still got his clout, but at the time he was popping. And my friend like absolutely loved him. She was just like, this is my dream, man. I love him so much. And she just kept trying to get noticed by him, and he wouldn't notice her. And she came to me and she's like, I don't know what you be doing to get everybody to notice you, but I need you to teach me that, because like all the little Instagram influencers that I used to like back then, I'm not gonna say their names because I got story times for them. Like, yeah, I got some story times for some people and whatnot. But all like the little Instagram people I used to like and whatnot, they would always like, I don't know why, but they would always see me trying to reach out to them. Some of them followed me back. Some of them, I even had phone calls with some of them. Like, I don't know, I guess your girl was popping. So the girl was just like, please help me, and I made her a collage. Like, I made Damon a collage and all that, and I put her @ name on the picture, all that, made it look all cute. And I went on her page and I posted it and added him. That's all I did was make a collage and add him. And he saw it just like that. Like, I was on a road trip when I did this. A couple minutes later, her notifications was going off on her page and he had commented on it and liked it. And I told her, I was like, look at your page. And she was like, oh my gosh. And I'm just like, I got the Midas touch, you know. Anything I touch gets noticed. That's how I was feeling at that time. Yeah, but for real, if I really had the Midas touch, Rihanna would have noticed me by now. But she didn't, so I suck. But anyways, back to the original story. But yeah, the girl made a collage. I decided to steal the idea. And I was like, should I post it today? Like, should I? And something just told me not to. So I was like, I'm not gonna post it today. And I was actually debating about posting it ever. I was just like, I don't know this rapper that well. Like, I just discovered this rapper. Should I even post it? Like, is there a purpose? And I was just debating with myself, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna post it, but I'm gonna post it next Monday, because this Monday, the day was almost over, and by the time I posted it, I think it was already 12 o'clock. I'm not even sure. I think it was, I don't know, but it would have been the next day, Tuesday, and I wanted to post him as a Man Crush Monday, so you know that wouldn't have worked. So I'm like, next Monday, I got him. That's what I'm gonna do. So the following Monday, I decided to post it, and I was kind of nervous. So I was like, ew, like, should I even post it? Like, I don't know why I was nervous, but I was just like, he not even gonna like this. Like, he not gonna like it. He not gonna see it. Like, I was like, whatever. And I just went for it. I posted it, and I tagged him in it. That was it. And the picture was getting no love whatsoever. Nobody was liking it, not even my followers. Nobody was liking it. And I'm telling you, the collage was cute, so I don't see why. But nobody was liking the picture, and I'm just like, wow. And then like I started picking up likes, but it was like 5 likes in what, an hour or something, and I'm just like, he ain't gonna see this. Like, he definitely not gonna see it, and my followers not even seeing it. Or maybe they see it but they don't like it. So I'm like, if they don't like it, he ain't gonna like it, whatever. So I kind of like gave up. Like, at first I kept checking my Instagram, but then I was just like, forget it, I don't care. Apparently it's trash, nobody likes it, whatever. So I just set my phone to the side, and I think I was like watching YouTube videos or something. Or did I have homework that night? I don't know. Did I? I'm not sure, but I was just chilling like a villain. Okay. So finally I go to pick up my phone, because I'm like, alright, well, let me check my notifications. Like, I wasn't checking to see if he liked it or anything, but I was just checking to see if my friends texted me and all that, because I know people was texting my phone, so I went to go check that. So I pick up my phone, and I see the rapper name. I'm like, hold up. Because mind you, I told y'all I already had it set in my head that he wasn't gonna like it. I was just like, forget it. He's not gonna like it. It was just set in my head that I have to take it down soon. That was exactly what I was going to do. I was just going to take it down and never put it back up, because I failed at life. But thankfully I didn't, because his name was in my notifications, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, this is crazy. And all I saw was blank blank blah blah blah, like the picture. So I'm just like, oh my gosh. But then I didn't realize that he commented back to me. When I look back at my screen, he said, yes baby, with a heart. With a heart. He called me baby with a heart. Yes baby. And I'm like, ew, like, your girl still got it. So I was super excited. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, this was on my first try. He noticed me. Like, oh my gosh, he called me baby. Like, I was just going crazy. I didn't even text my friends to tell them yet, because of course I had to tell my close friends my little master plan. I'm like, yeah, like, watch, I'm gonna make this collage and post it. He gonna like it. So I already told them the master plan, but I didn't even get a chance to tell him that he responded, because I was just hyped. I'm hyped. So then I'm like, oh my gosh, mom, you know the rapper I was telling you about? He responded to me. And I fell out on the floor. Like, I was being over dramatic. I fell on the floor, and I was like, ew. Like, I didn't say ew, because at that time I wasn't saying ew, but I was like, oh my gosh, you know. And my mother was mad at me because she was like, she came running upstairs because she thought that I done passed out or something, and she's like, what was that big thump and all that? What are you doing? You were screaming, calling my name. Don't do that again. So, you know, I'm excited and trying to share my success with her, and she didn't want to hear it at all. I tell y'all, she didn't want to hear nothing. After I told her why I was screaming and why I fell out, she was just like, and walked away. Like, she did not care. She didn't care because she was basically like, you in here screaming like a crazy person. I'm thinking something is wrong with you. Like, get it together, basically. And I'm like, sorry. Sorry, mommy. Me and my best friend always say, sorry, mommy. That's for the Babadook. If you know what I'm talking about, then you let. But yeah. So that was that. I'm just like, that's my man. Oh my gosh. You know what? Looking back at the collage, I didn't slap my watermark on there, and some people had saved it, but I'm about to archive it because y'all gonna think y'all slick and y'all gonna want to go see the picture, and you're not gonna see the picture because y'all gonna be trying to link me to this rapper. So let me archive this picture right now. Hold up, archive. Yeah, but the collage didn't even have my watermark on it, and some people saved the picture, so they probably stealing my collage. But yeah, anyways, Texas story. I was going to school telling people like, you know, yeah, he my boyfriend. Y'all want to see my new boyfriend, you know, and people was being jealous and all that. And they was like, oh, he don't even know you. Da 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 da. And I'm just like, okay, but he responded back to me though and called me baby. What he call you? Nothing. Okay, so. Like, cause people was just being rude to me. I'm telling them that I was excited that this famous rapper responded back to me, and they was just being rude. Like, dang, you hated that much? Like, I can help you. Like, we can arrange something. So, anyways, back on track. I decided to add him on his Snapchat because, you know, when you really like a person, you're like, all right, well, Instagram is cool and all, but what's your Snapchat like? What's your Twitter like? What's your Pinterest like? What's your Tumblr like? What's your MySpace like? You know, you just want to go check this person out all the way. So I added his Snapchat, and I would comment on his snaps and stuff. I'm gonna pull out Snapchat so I can remember some of the stuff that I would say and whatnot. Yeah, so like he had posted like a couple pictures, and I would comment on them and be like, heart eyes, or, you know, comment things like when he would try to be funny. I'm like, LOL, you're a mess, hee ha ha. Or he, you know, got a fresh outfit on. I'm like, okay, fit, like, okay, outfit, you know. So I would say stuff like that, and he would respond back to me, and I'm just like, excuse me, this is very new to me. I've been noticed by famous people and Instagram influencers, but you actually notice me every time. It's like, wow, this is what it's like, you know, to be noticed by someone you really like, you know, 24/7. Like, if only Rihanna can notice me every day, I would die. But yeah, I was just like, wow, okay, like at this point we're friends. At this point I'm famous too, like. So yeah, so he would respond back to me like always. Like every time I would send him something, I would get a notification from this rapper, and I'm just like, yeah. But you know, I didn't even think he knew who I was. Like, I don't know if he put two and two together, because my name is the same for Instagram and Snapchat, so I'm not sure if he was like, oh, this is Shorty from Snapchat, I mean Shorty from Instagram, because he didn't add me back as a friend or anything. So I'm pretty sure he might not have knew who I was. Maybe he's just someone who responds back to fans a lot. Like, that could be the case. But you know, yeah. Oh yeah, the day that he had liked my collage that I made him and commented on there, like the stalker I am, I went through his tags to see if anybody else posted him as a man crush my day, and a couple girls did. He had quite a few that did it. Like, he has clout. He had a lot of man crush Mondays lined up for him, and he only liked mine and commented on mine. Yes, I was very pressed. Yes, I went through everybody's man crush Monday and looked through the likes, and it wasn't that many likes. on their posts, so it's not like I scroll for hours. But I went through the likes and looked through the comments. He was nowhere to be found under none of those posts. The only post that he commented on and like was mine. So you know, I was feeling all like he want me. That's why I was so hyped and whatnot. So he had posted a snap on his story. You know, I always watch his snaps, so I had clicked on it and it said that he was in Baltimore. Well, it didn't say he was in Baltimore, but it said that he was in a very familiar county in Baltimore. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, because you know, I live here. So I'm like, oh my gosh, he's here. I told my friend, like my best friend, I'm like, he's here, like this is crazy. Like he responds back to me all the time, and now he's where I'm at right now. Like it's crazy. Like this is meant to be, you know, like he came to get me. I'm his wife. And then the location that he had posted when he said that he was like in Baltimore, like when he said he was in that county and whatnot, that location, he had took that down. Like he put the snap up, I commented on it, he added me, and when I went back to look at the snap, it was gone. And I guess that's what, I guess he like realized that he gave out his location, so anybody could probably pull up on him. Maybe he was still in the same spot at the time, so he didn't want nobody pulling up on him. And yeah. And also, I also thought this at the time too, but it probably was more of the location thing, like I said. But he had said that he was in a county. So he was in a store and he put the snap filter on and it said that he was in a county in Baltimore. And he's like a hood guy. He's like a hood dude, like a hood rapper. And so I was thinking that maybe like one of the Baltimore rappers he was with was all like, nah, take that down. This the county. Because city people in Baltimore be acting like they don't mess with the county people when we're all Baltimore, okay? Baltimore, Maryland, Baltimore City. It is, I said Baltimore, Maryland, duh. But Baltimore County and Baltimore City, it is the same thing. Like, if you live in a county and you say, yeah, I'm from Baltimore, city people got a problem with that. They be like, Baltimore? You ain't from Baltimore, you from the county. But you know, so I was thinking that maybe I was thinking that maybe that one of the Baltimore rappers he was hanging around who lives in the city was all like, nah, yo, take that off your snap. That ain't where you at. Cause later he did post something saying having the Baltimore geo filter on it. So maybe they was all like, nah, get that county stuff off of there. But I think it was more like he just didn't want to drop his location, because after he said he was in that store, I know I hit him out like dead, and he probably was like, oh nah, they gonna come find me, let me get this on my snap story. So that could have been it. But anyways, I had responded to that snap and I was like, OMG, you in my city right now. And I have no idea what he sent back. Like, I forgot what he sent back because I didn't save it. And I wasn't really big on snap save and whatnot, but I forgot to save what he sent back. But he said something back, and so I was like, I saw you was in blah blah blah, and a girl got too hyped. And so he didn't say anything back or anything, but then I got a notification that he added me on his Snapchat, and I'm just like, wow, like this is crazy, it's official, you know. So I went on Snapchat and I was like, OMG y'all, this rapper added me on Snap, like I'm too hype, all this other stuff. I didn't want to like screenshot anything, like I didn't want to screenshot him responding back to me and all that, because I just didn't want to invade privacy. Like, of course he sees me as someone cool, I guess, to even add me back on Snap, so I didn't want to seem all fangirlish and mess it up. So I just went on Snap and told people like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Now, knowing that somebody has you added on Snap, 9 times out of 10 you don't want to go talk about them because they're going to see it. But I'm thinking like, yo, this is a rapper, like he's not gonna watch my story. Just because he added me back don't mean he's gonna watch my story. But I was wrong. This man watched my story. He watched the whole thing. He saw me being all hyped talking about OMG. He added me, He saw everything, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I got caught red-handed. So I'm like, I'm really gonna have to watch out, because like now he watches my stuff. So I was just like, I tried not to really talk too much about him on my story or like screenshot anything, because I just didn't want to, you know, seem like a groupie chick. Like I don't, that's not me. I ain't want to seem like that. Yeah, that was basically it for that day. Like, he didn't respond back and all that. That was cool with me. So I see him like traveling. Like, I think he said he was going to go to like another state next, or no, I think he said he was going to go to DC next, I believe, or something like that, somewhere close. I was just like, Alexia, he left Baltimore. Like, he left. He was supposed to come get me. Like, he didn't come get me. He left Baltimore and he's never coming back, and the plan is ruined and all that. So she like, dang, why would he just do that? Why would he leave? I'm like, I don't know. So your girl went to sleep, and I wake up and this man again left me a message. So usually, like I said, he always responded back to me, so it wasn't really a big deal when I would see like the little blue box and see that he like left me a message. But this time it was major, because I like to like wait a little bit. I don't want to seem pressed to open the message, and I didn't really check the time that he had sent the message. So I'm like, if he just sent it, I don't want to just open it like, you know, like that. So I usually let the messages sit first and, you know, go do other things, then go respond back to all my snap messages. So I checked my story. I'm just on my story like looking at who viewed it and stuff, and right there is the rapper's name as one of the viewers. Like, he viewed every single snap from the beginning to the end, and that day I had a very long snap story. So I was just like, oh my gosh. I'm like, he watched my story again. So then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go open the message he sent. I opened the message and he replied to his story. Like, it's not just him sending me a message back because I sent him one. He replied to one of my stories. I mean, one of my snaps on my story. And I can't actually put up the snap that he responded to. It's the snap right. No, it's gonna be somewhere. It's the snap right here, right there, somewhere. But this is the snap that he responded back to, and he was just like, I'm in B-more. And I'm just like, so he came back for me. He came back for me and then commented that he said B-more. Like I don't know how y'all take it. Like, I don't know how he was thinking, so I can't just say, oh, that automatically meant that he wanted to link up with me. But that's how I take it. We not friends. I didn't know him like that. So for him to tell me that he was back in Baltimore, what does that have to do with me? You know? So obviously he wanted to like link up or something like that. So I didn't know what to say. I ain't really what to say. And I had responded back late because when I looked at the time, he had sent that to me like at 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'm just like, this real late, because I had woke up around 12 o'clock or something like that. So yeah, because it was a weekend, so you know, I had woke up around 12 o'clock, so I was real late with the response. And also, you know, at 4 o'clock, you know, that's not cute hours for someone to be contacting you. You know, it's like booty call hours, and you know, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't do that type of stuff, so no. But at the same time, I live with my mother, so like, what was I supposed to do if I was up? Like, be like, hey mom, I'm gonna go meet up with this rapper, this famous rapper, like, bye. My mother would have been like, girl, bring your behind back in this house, you're tripping. My mom, she don't play that. She don't care how old I am, she do not play that. I was asleep when he had sent that, so I missed out on an opportunity that I was not going to be able to do anyways. But I had asked him, I was like, well, how long are you gonna be here? Because I wanted to know, because if I could have met up with him during the day, my mom probably would not have stopped that. Like, she would have let me go as long as she know I was safe and whatnot. So I'm just like, you know, how long are you gonna be here though? Like, let me know. Like, did you leave already like you did last time? Like, you left within a couple hours last time. So I didn't say all that, but I was just like, how long are you gonna be here? So he said, I don't know, with the little whiny face, like the emoji. And I'm gonna put it up because I don't make good emoji faces. So I had to send him a message and I'm like, you better not roll out on me before I get a chance to meet you. I ain't playing. And I said his name. And I said, psych, nah, just let me know what's up. I ain't trying to bother you or nothing. So he never responded. Like, he never even opened a message or anything. And I had told, you know, my best friend Alexia about what was going on. And she was like, oh my gosh, make sure he don't leave. Make sure you get a chance to meet him, da da da. I'm like, I'm trying, but this ain't working. Like, we trying to meet up with each other at different times. He texted me at 4 a.m. while I'm asleep. Like, then I'm asking him in the evening, could we link up, you know, in the evening? Like, how long you gonna be here? And he all like, I don't know. So, you know, our timing was just not compatible at the time. So I'm just like, I'm trying, but it's not working, okay? It's not working. So, basically, I'm like, I'm waiting for him to respond to my message. And she's like, you better stay on him. And I'm like, I'm trying. I'm watching all his snaps. And he's just riding around Baltimore, like, all up through the woods and whatever. And I'm just like, what is he doing? Like, he wasn't driving, but like somebody else was driving him around Baltimore. And I'm like, oh, so he can't respond to my snap? Like, okay, but he can ride around Baltimore. So basically he was like making snaps, talk about basically like he missed home, he ready to go home, stuff like that, like how he was basically sad or something. I'm just like, boy, get out your feelings. But I don't know, he was just homesick, I guess, because he was traveling a lot. So before you know it, he was back at the airport. And I'm just like, really? Like, really? I'm really trying with you and you are being like difficult. So he back at the airport and I'm just like, okay, well, he's about to leave again. And this time he not even gonna be in the area to even come back that quick, because I think the last time like he had left and came back, like I said, he even went to like New York or DC, like not too far away from Baltimore, so he could come back. But you know, once you get on that flight, you know, I'm pretty sure you're not flying back out just because. It was some weird stuff going on with him. Like, he was missing flights and getting on wrong flights and ending up in another place. Like, he was just really going through it that day. And I'm just like, dang, like, something wrong with him right now. So, wow. Oh, so it was the next day and he was back at the airport. So I guess he stayed at some hotel somewhere, wherever he went, for a night, and then he went back to the airport so he could fly back to his hometown. And I would tell y'all his hometown, but I feel like y'all gonna put 2 and 2 together too quick, so I'm not gonna tell you where he's from. So I had one of my snaps because I had just I think I just washed my hair and like blow dried it out and whatnot. So I was just making snaps and stuff, and he commented on my snap again. I wasn't even looking forward to him like texting me or anything again, because I knew that he was like going through something. He was trying to get back home, so I didn't even think that he would like text me back or watch my story. Like, I didn't even think about it, so it caught me off guard. So he had sent me a message, and I'm like, did I send him anything for him to respond back to? And I didn't send him anything. He commented under one of my snaps again, so here's the snap or whatever. Here's the snap. He had commented under one of my snaps, and he said, I love you too. With the little face, I told you, the little emoji though. That one, like, I can't do it, but you know, that emoji I keep talking about. And see, that's how I knew that emoji meant something. So when he was like, I don't know, I knew that emoji meant that he was like wanted to see me. He was just like, oh, like, I can't see you, like, you know. So he said, I love you too, with a emoji, and I'm just like, that is crazy, y'all. My heart was like, I was like, OMG, like, he didn't say LUV, he didn't say I heart you, he said I LOVE you. He gave out the love word to me, to someone he don't even know like that. And I'm just like, wow, like, this escalated quickly. So, and he was in the airport at that time and stuff. So I guess he had time on his hands to like watch snaps and all that. So that's probably why he watched my snap. And he commented that, and I was just like thrown off. So after that had happened, we didn't really talk that much after that. Like, he made it back home to his hometown. He would still make snaps. I would comment under them. He would respond back to me as always, you know, the usual. He never followed me on Instagram or anything like that, but like he would like my comments. Like, I would leave comments on his pictures and he would like them and stuff like that. You know, he never came on my actual page and like pictures or anything, but you know, I'm pretty sure he noticed it was me because of the same username. I don't know, or maybe he didn't. Who knows? When I found out though, he started hanging around Drake a lot. He was like around Drake a lot, and I'm like, okay, well, he busy. Like, he hanging around Drake and he's getting stuff done. Like, he's making big moves. Like, he ain't got time to be responding back to little old me. Like, understood. So I wasn't like tripping or anything. Then my birthday came around. I'm just like, I want him to say happy birthday to me. Like, I deserved it. I wasn't like that, but I just really wanted to see people say happy birthday to me. Ooh, my phone's up. Yeah, so it was the day of my birthday, and I was upstairs waiting for everybody to arrive. Like, I was having a party at my house and whatnot, so my mom knows how to decorate to the T. I had Alice in Wonderland theme for my birthday, and it looked like I jumped down a rabbit hole. Like, that's how good she transformed this basement. It didn't even look like a basement anymore. So she's really good at doing that. Like, she can transform the whole basement into anything you want. I don't really mingle with that many people. I keep my circle small, so I could fit everybody that I wanted here in my basement. Oh, I said his name. Oops, again. So while I was upstairs, I was like, I'm gonna text this rapper. I keep saying his name by mistake, you guys. That's why I keep repeating myself. I'm so sorry. And I was like, it's my birthday, 2/25, February 25th, y'all. It's my birthday, 2/25, with a balloon. And I was like, you already know, I had to let you know and all that. So I was just waiting for him to say something, and he didn't even say nothing back. And I'm like, okay, well, he busy. Cool, because I think he was at the barber shop or something like that. So like, he busy. So then I had sent him something though. Okay, so I was looking all cute and whatnot, and I'll put the video up, but it has to be with no sound because you're gonna figure out who it is. So I was like snapping to one of his songs, so I'm just rapping along to his songs. I'm just like, you know, and then I sent it to him, and then the caption was oh, it's not here anymore, but the caption was, I said his name again, I'm going to kill myself. Okay, but no, the caption was, rapper, it's my birthday. I came downstairs, I greeted everybody, and then I finally go to sit down, and I get a notification from the rapper. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I was happy. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, I guess he saw it. He watched the video I sent him, and he opened my messages and whatnot. And okay, I gotta go to that. What did he say exactly to me? Like, I know exactly what he said to me. I know it by heart, but you know, I'm trying to read straight off of Snapchat from the messages to make sure I'm telling nothing but the truth. So you guys won't be all in my comments like, did he really say that? Yeah, because you know how y'all are, and I ain't got time for that. I gotta scroll past our messages or the other ones. He said, happy birthday, gorgeous. I wish I could have been there. He called me gorgeous. Gorgeous. Like, he watched the video I sent and called me gorgeous, and then he said happy birthday, and then he said I wish I could have been there. And I never told him I was having a party. I never showed him like I was at a party or anything. Like, the snap I took was in my room. Like, I was literally in my room, and I sent it to him singing his song, and that's it. So when he said I wish I could have been there, like, he meant like anywhere, like could have been there with me, just with me. Like, it's not like I was at a club or at a party. He's like, oh yeah, I wish I could be there, you know, because it's lit and stuff. No, he said, I wish I could have been there. He just wish he could have been there for me on my day. He wish he could have been with me. Like, dang. Like, do y'all understand why I was just like, that's my husband? After that, you know, like, we wasn't really talking like that. Like, I would send him, like, I would comment under his snaps and whatnot. Like, I clicked on one of his snaps, don't say. But I would comment under his snaps, and he would comment back. And one day I was just like, you know what, like, I got this opportunity. Like, he is someone who is famous. He has clout, he has money, he hangs with other big famous rich rappers, and I'm just like, I can't let this opportunity slide by. Like, if you got a friend, sometimes you gotta use what you got to get what you want. Like, I ain't saying use the person, but you understand what I'm saying, right? I'm not that type of person though. Like, I don't care if you got money or you famous or whatnot. I'm not gonna press up on you. Like, I've never tried to press up on him or anything like that. Like, I always, like I said, I never screenshotted anything. I only screenshot one thing when he said happy birthday to me. I was shook, and I wanted to, and I was like screenshotting everybody's birthday shoutouts to me, like even my friends. Like, I was screenshotting everybody's birthday shoutouts and putting it on my snap. So of course I was gonna screenshot his, but I'm not no thirsty little, thought or anything that's trying to look for a come up. Like, I don't care. It's just that, I was like, why not keep trying to talk to him? Maybe we could become good friends. I don't need his money or anything. I'm just saying that, like, that could really help our YouTube channel. Like, if he decided to, like, do an appearance on our channel or anything. Like, I wasn't thinking of, like, using him. But sometimes if you do have well-off friends and whatnot, sometimes you can ask for a little, like, shout-out or a little, like, a little boost. Like, I never asked him for a shout-out or anything like that because, like, that's not who I am. But I'm like, if we begin to form a friendship, I'm not gonna, like, deny things. Like, if he invite me out somewhere or invite me to one of his shows, I'm not gonna be like, oh no, I'm not trying to leech off of your success. Like, I think I'm explaining too much, but y'all get what I'm saying. Like, I'm not no thirsty, like, insta thought that's trying to get to his fame and all that. But when you are friends or you're talking to someone that you never thought you would talk to, like, I never thought I would be sitting up here, like, easily talking to a famous rapper. Like, I never thought that would be happening. Like, I told you, people in the past would notice me and all that, but I've never actually sat here, had conversations with them back to back, and every time I, like, said something to them, I could, guarantee an answer. And with this person, I always got an answer. So it's just like, I'm kind of like, I can't let this slip. I can't let this friendship just slip away, So that's all I wanted to clear up. Like, I ain't no thirsty Instagram thought. Like, that ain't me though. So yeah. So I had sent him something. It's gone, but I remember what I had said because I didn't save it in Snapchat. But I basically was like, I just wanted to say hi because I haven't spoken to you in a while. That's all I said. And this boy, now I'm telling you, all I said was, hey, I haven't spoken to you in a while. So this boy sent me the content emoji face, the one that's like the peaceful little smile with the eyes closed. I'm gonna pop it up because I'll just pop up the message. Yeah, I'll just pop up the message and whatnot. And he sent me the little peaceful emoji face, and then following that it said, hey bae. My heart, I'm just like, hey bae, like, okay, I see what type of time you on. Like, I see what type of time you on. Like, he has never addressed me as that. He said he loved me though. You remember he did say he loved me, but he had never called me bae. And I'm telling you, I didn't even say bae first. It's not like I was like, hey bae. I could understand if I was like, oh hey bae. He's like, okay, well I'm obligated to say it back. Like, even if I did say that, he's not obligated to say it back. But he said, hey bae, and he didn't say it like that. He probably was like, hey bae. I'm just like, so it's official. Like, that's my boyfriend. We're dating now. It's official. That's what was going on through my little head in the imaginary land of make-believe. And then he got slow with the replies again. Like, he stopped replying. And I think the only reason why he stopped replying was, one, because he was hanging around some big rappers again. Hanging around big rappers. And I know he put it in work, so I can't be mad. Like, I'm not his real girl. Like, whatever. And I think at that time he was seeing someone. So of course, if you up here responding back to other little girls on the internet, of course your girlfriend gonna get mad. She don't care who you are, she gonna get mad. So I can understand that, because I do think that I've seen him like talking about a girl on his Snapchat, talking about like, I wish my girlfriend was here with me when he went to like Miami. So Yeah, so he had a girlfriend. I'm just like, okay, but I still kept really like comments and stuff under his snaps, but it wasn't nothing like flirty or anything. And on my prom day, out of all days, because I had sent him some things before my prom day, but like I said, this was like before my prom day. Like I ain't sent it something on my prom day because I was busy. I had 2 proms back to back, and I was busy. I was in my car on my way back from prom with my prom date, and I saw that he had sent me a snap, and I'm just like, that's random. Like I haven't sent him something in a long time, so I'm like, should I open it? But I never want to seem pressed. I never want to seem like a groupie or anything, so I was like, I didn't even open it. I'm like, I'm gonna just let that sit there for a while. And like my date was like, he was like, nah, open it. He was like, he gonna think like you don't care and all that. And I was like, well, I don't know. And then I told my mom, because my mom was in the car too. My mom and my dad or whatever. My dad was driving us around. My mom was just going for the ride. My mom was like, nah, respond back to him. Don't leave him waiting like that. He want to talk to you. Act like you're interested. You can't act like you're not interested because he's not gonna want to talk to you anymore. I'm like, I guess, but me, little old me, I never want to seem like I'm pressed for anybody. I'm not a pressed patty, so I was just like, I'm gonna let it sit. But I was like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and open it. It sat for a good, like, I don't know, like maybe 3, 4, 5 minutes, like 5 minutes maybe. I don't know. Yeah, because we had a debate, like, should I respond or should I not? So it was probably like a good 5-minute debate. So the message sat for like 5 minutes, and it was just emojis or whatever, and it was weird. I'm gonna show y'all the emojis. This is the emojis that he left, and I don't know what that means, but he was just like, I don't know what that means. But that's what he sent me. So I'm like, I don't know what to say to that. But my reply to the emojis was, oh, you back? Because like I told you, he was like not responding back to me for some time. Like I was sending him messages and he wasn't even opening them. And yeah. So that was pretty much it though. Like that's kind of where we ended that. Like from him sending me them emojis and me sending him, oh, you back? Because shortly after that, he was arrested. So, I couldn't contact him because he was in jail. And I was thinking about maybe I should send him a letter or something. I'm like, but I don't know him that well. But I know that he still wants his support and not to send letters. But I just never did it, Because my mom was kind of like, no, don't send him no letter. Why are you writing to people in jail? And I'm just like, Mom. But... and I kind of didn't want to do that either. I kind of was like, I'm gonna stay away from that type of stuff. And everybody was hitting me because a lot of people on my Snap knew that he would talk to me and all that, and everybody knew that I liked him. So everybody was hitting me up like, your baby in jail, your baby in jail, your baby in jail. I'm like, yes, dang, I know my baby is in jail. I found out the same time y'all did. Like, this ain't nothing new. Okay, I know. Your girl know he in jail. I been knew that. While he was in jail, like the people that was running his account was like always like in my comments, like I could leave heart eyes under an old picture because people that run an account will post up a picture and be like free him or something like that. So they would put up an old picture of him and be like free blah blah blah, and I'll leave like heart eyes and whatnot, and they'll just like the comment. I'm like, how come every time I leave a comment it's always getting liked? I'm like, does his team know about me? Like, do they know about me? But that's me reaching because I'm pretty sure he ain't tell them nothing about me. Also, they posted me on their story, on his story. Like I had left something. I left a comment. They screenshotted my comment and they put it on his story. And then this dude had hit me up that follows me. Was like, did you know you're on his story? And I'm like, yeah, I saw it already. He was like, wow, I know you like hype. And I'm just like, yeah, but no, because I'm like not trying to brag or anything, but I've talked to him numerous times on Snap, and he's actually my Snap friend. He added me on there, so like I'm not as excited as I probably would have been if we weren't like cool, But I'm like, when I saw myself on a story, I was just kind of like, yeah. I wasn't like, oh my god. I was just like, yeah, because I was used to it. It's like at this point he a friend, not really, but that's how I felt, and that's what I was trying to tell the dude. I was like, that's not my friend. Like it feels like it, but like I'm pretty sure he wouldn't really consider me his friend because we don't know each other like that. It might seem like I know him because he talks to me a few times, but a few times versus what? Like, he probably talks to his friends every day, like, and him answering every now and then to me is not, you know, not considered like real friendship. And I was trying to tell the dude that, and he was like, nah. He said, I would consider y'all friends at this point. If he went out his way to comment under your under the pictures you post of him, and what's it called, and add you on Snapchat and look at your stories and stuff, I would consider him as a friend. And I'm like, I guess it's just I don't want to claim nothing. Like, I just made it clear to him that, like, I don't know him like that. Like, yes, we've talked, we exchange words and stuff. He's actually my Snap friend. Yes, Snap friend. You know, maybe he's my internet friend, but he's not my actual friend. You know, like, I don't know him that well. People was really irking my nerves though when this whole situation was going on though. Not the jail part, but when he was like responding back to me and calling me gorgeous, calling me bae and stuff like that, actually talking to me. The people that just kept saying, girl, he don't even know you. When I was telling him, well, telling them like, well, guess who said something to me today, or guess who called me gorgeous, or guess who tried to link up with me today and stuff like that, they would get all quiet and be like, you know, whatever, like, that's why he a jailbird or something like that, or like, it was always something negative. And I'm just like, that's how people are. People are gonna hate when they see that you just living life and living it the best way you can. Like, you know, I didn't ask him to comment on my pictures. I didn't ask him to add me as a Snap friend. I'm like any other fan in the DMs and stuff, and he chose to be cool with me. And I'm like, y'all up here hating real bad for what? But you know, that's life. But basically, that's the end of my story time, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I know that I have way more energy now, which is weird because it's actually later. It's like, what time is it? It's actually 1 o'clock in the morning, like 1:21 a.m. right now. And I had started this story time like around 9 o'clock. But I had my camera cut off, and I had to charge it, and my camera takes 5 years to charge, you know. So that's why the story time was like dragged out. That's why it's 1 o'clock now. Like, I started at 9, ended at 1 o'clock. But you know, I hope it was kind of like it made sense to you, because I know I kept like messing up in the beginning and stuttering, and I'm doing the same thing now. I was stuttering and messing up this time too, but this time I feel like I'm just more energetic, more hype, more like in your face, you know. And the beginning I feel like was kind of dry, mainly because it was people sitting upstairs, and I didn't want to be too loud. Like, I didn't want them hearing my whole like story time. So I was kind of like more conservative down here. But I hope like the timeline of everything made sense. I hope the build up of the story made sense and whatnot, because you know, I know it was kind of all over the place. But I hope I didn't bore you. I hope this was interesting to you. Like, let me know in the comments if you had a similar situation. Like, has a rapper ever reached out to you? Has a rapper been in your DMs? Put it below. Like, maybe I can do like reactions to y'all stories. Like, if y'all want to, y'all can write me on like Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. All my social media will be at the end. And I can put it right here too. I'm gonna put it up right here. Hit my social media and like tell me a time that a celebrity had hit you up or something like that, and let me know so maybe I can react to y'all stories. You know, comment your thoughts below. Comment what you would like to see me do next. You know, comment anything. Comment if you know a celebrity ever like your comment. I don't care. Just discuss things with me. Let's have a discussion. So comment below. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you share us with your friends and your family, and make sure you follow my social media like I said before. And like I said, once again, I hope you like the video, and if you are smart enough to put, you know, the clues together, you'll know who the rapper is. If you don't know who the rapper is, you don't need to know, because I don't need no drama in this house, okay? And if you would like to see more story time like this, please comment it below, okay? So yeah, I think I'm done. Time it all out. Boom! Just like that.